I just hope that at the end of the day, it's in the best interest for the survivors that it's meant to protect.
Electronic tracking bracelets for violent partners is the latest effort by the Quebec government to tackle violence against women. On Wednesday, Quebec unveiled the bracelet worn by the abuser, and a small device carried by the victim will use GPS to track the abuser. An alert will be sent to police if the offender comes near the victim. Some advocates aren't sold on the idea.
Giving that autonomy to women and not making their choices for them is a really important thing. I understand the safety aspect of it, of if, the abuser finds this woman and comes after her, and then those bracelets are kind of reacting to that. But I think, again, there is a right and wrong way to do this, and it'll be interesting to see kind of exactly how they're meant to play out.
Domestic abuse survivor and advocate Svetlana Chernyenko was hoping these bracelets would be for victims to wear, sort of like a life alert button to press in case of emergency that would contact authorities. She's frustrated, saying rather than giving the victim the autonomy to control their safety, the government is only tracking already known abusers.
My hope for the future is that the government will finally stop trying to put a Band-Aid on a pothole.
In spring of 2022, the government is set to deploy the first bracelets among those tried at the Quebec City Courthouse and inmates at the Quebec City Detention Centre. The project is estimated to cost $41 million over 5 years.
They're touching on every single topic, but the root of the problem is changing legislation so that abusers stay in jail longer. There is actionable plans to protect women and children that are going through domestic abuse, and I don't know why they refuse to touch on that.
Alliance MH2, a second-stage housing organization, says it applauds the move in a press release, saying UDM researchers advising the government analyzed that 23% of men accused would meet the criteria to wear the bracelet, and considering police annually report 18,000 cases of domestic violence, more than 4,000 attackers would likely wear the device per year, but warns this is only one tool.
We need to try harder because we need to get these numbers down. We don't need to get to femicide number 19, 20, or 21. It needs to stop.
These are all reactive measures that we're taking, but being proactive in terms of educating boys and girls about healthy relationships, about signs of abuse, things like this, that's the key. That's how we're going to stop this from happening. Right now, we're kind of just dealing with it.
There have been 17 femicides in Quebec this year so far. In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.
In 1 minute.